All right, see if I can remember this whole name. I'm going to be trying the strawberry Puma bubblegum, possibly crossed with a Tigergum peach. I don't know a whole lot about it. Badgered Bacon sent me the pod, and I believe his seed stock was from Pepper Ranger. And they had guessed that maybe it had crossed with the Tigergum peach. I don't really know, but I'm gonna taste it and see how it is. It looks really cool, so it's kind of small, but they got the bleeding calyx, and I think those are pretty awesome peppers. The bleeding bubble gums. Anyways, wow, sweet. Very, very sweet. Little bit of a hint of a floral aftertaste. Heat kind of builds as you're chewing it. It starts out, excuse all the dogs barking. It starts out pretty mild, a little bit of a tingle, and then builds as you chew. When you swallow the pepper and it goes down the back of the throat, kind of does the same thing. It starts out very mild and then builds after you swallow the pepper. Not bad though. That flavor's really good too. I'm not sure what I'd compare it to, but it's very, very delicious. Yeah, and the heat doesn't seem to be picking up very much. It's like mainly on the tongue where I chewed it, and then a little bit in the back of the throat. I expected this being a one of the 7-Pot bubblegum varieties to be like way hotter. At least I think it's 7-Pot bubblegum variety. I'm not sure if those are two separate things or what, but yeah, most of the bubblegums I've had have been much hotter than this. This one is quite pleasant. It's a little bit of a focused burn in like the front of the mouth, gums, kind of like where I chewed it. But it's like oddly pleasant. It's not sharp and stingy. It's working on the sinuses and causing me to salivate a lot. But it's not too bad. Yeah, I don't really know how to explain the burn. It's hot, but it's, excuse the dog. It's hot, but it's not like killing me. It's not sharp. It's not stingy. It almost just feels like a warm burn, even though it is a hot burn. And that's all I can come up with how to explain it. It lingers pretty good. It's still just as strong as I can think of it being after it built up. It's kind of lingering at that higher peak level, but I think it peaked a while ago, and I don't think it's going down. Because it builds pretty quick. I wouldn't call it a slow build, and it's not instant. So that's a really interesting little pepper. I really like that one. I'm definitely going to try and grow it. And it's one that I would recommend if you're looking for more flavor to go along with your heat. It's really good. It's really, really good. And this isn't even as hot as the peach habanero that I had last night. Like, that was way hotter than this. So I would argue that it's potentially manageable for anybody who can handle a habanero. Although I do think the habanero last night was on the hotter side of the habanero spectrum. It kind of felt like it to me. But this is, you know, still on the lower end, I think, of sort of that group of peppers. It doesn't even feel like a very hot to me. It feels like just a hot pepper. Something akin to a low heat habanero or something just maybe a little bit less than that is what it feels like to me. Yeah. Heat's still lingering, but got some pepper chunks I didn't notice. Yeah, that's one of the better peppers flavor wise I think I've had, and I've had lots of really good ones. I put that one up there. Not sure if I put it top 10 quite, but it's up towards that. And then heat wise, like I said, like for me, like middle of the road, like hot peppers, but not very hot or super hot, as far as I can tell with this particular pot. It's very pleasant and very delicious. So anyways, heat's going down a little bit. It still feels like it's lingering, but I am gonna go ahead and call the video. Thanks for watching.